Welcome back to part 3 of the video. I just finished some wiring of the rosemary. This was selected as the front. One thing, so these are ugly wiring, but it's okay. I'm not professional anyway. So I was trying to start bending the branches, and I realized that for rosemary, it's actually the branches are quite brittle. So a lot of the time it's going to break. So I just need to, when I start styling it, I just need to be extra careful about bending the branches. So this branch is was hiding the trunk, so I want to open up the trunk line a little bit. I want to will not be able to bend it too much, but let's see. Okay, this is probably very good already. I kind of break here a little bit. Hopefully it can heal. Okay, probably that's it, and cannot bend this too much. This is very straight. I'm just going to maybe give it a little bit movement, but hopefully do not break the branch. Oh, this is a smaller branch, so maybe it has more flexibility to it. Just going to bend it downward and then bend it upward. So these in nature, conifer trees, especially the big trees, they are normally have a downward bend of the branch, because when they grow big, they are heavy. So it's going to bend this down a little bit, and then the leaves grow towards the light, and then it bend up. So I'm just trying to recapture the characteristic of a big tree. Yeah, this is the front. Okay, I need to be careful, don't bend it too much and break it. Upward and downward. Okay, I think that's that. So this is the branch that I broken. It's broken already, so I don't want to bend it too much. It's broken here. It's broken here. So I just going to work above it. Looks like this would be this broken branch. If it survives, it's probably going to be the defining branch. It's kind of ugly at this point. Let's see, how can I make it better? I think we need to take the this is already broken, so I don't want to. I want to keep this go upward. And see if in a couple of months this could heal or it's going to die. This upward bend is not pretty. Oh, I break it again. Nope. Maybe it should just be that long. Let me see if let's see if it survives. Let's put them back together. This top part is probably not going to survive. The rosemary is very brittle. So I'm just going to cut this off and even proceed to cut the last part off. Okay, just like that. Maybe it doesn't need to be that long. I remember this branch kind of broke already, but let's see if I can bend it down a little bit more. That place I hear broke anyway, but I think that's enough. This branches look quite old, so it would be difficult to bend too. Oh, let's see how much I can bend it. Let's try a little bit more until it breaks. This branch is going in front, so I'm going to push this branch back a little bit, hopefully create a 3D structure like this. Okay, that's that. And I only wired 2 more branches. I think this branch broke already, but it's fine. And here I'm going to bend it. Oh, here you can see it's already broken. Let's see here. This place is already broken. So I don't want to bend it anymore. I just want to put it back and see if it can heal. I can get some tree wound dresser into it and see if it can heal. Not sure, but let's try it. It looked like chocolate. Let's see. So I put some wound dresser here and see if it can heal. Okay, a lot of wound dressing. Kind of like chocolate. Where else did I break? I think I broke this place. Let's see. Put some wound dressing on it and see if I can heal this place. More places that I broke. I think I also break this place, so I'm going to put wound dressing and see if it can heal. Hopefully it will heal. I also break this place here. I'll put some wound dressing and see if it can heal back. Okay, yeah, that's a learning experience. Looks like rosemary branches actually, especially the older branches, they are quite brittle, so it's difficult to bend. If you bend it too much, you would need to prepare to break it. These roots I'm just going to get rid of. I also remove a lot of roots, so again, these are $4 each tree, so even if that doesn't survive, it would still be a good learning experience. So I'm just going to be very drastic and so this is a big wooden root which doesn't contribute much to the energy absorbing nutrition. All these big wooden and down growing roots are not very useful for the bonsai, so I'm just going to cut all these wooden roots. They look big, but they are not really useful. And when you put a bonsai into a shallow pot, it's going to get into the way. So I'm just going to cut a lot of these downward growing big wooden roots and maybe leave the radial roots. Again, I probably cut off too much roots. It may not survive, but let's see, give it a chance and see how it goes. Now I'm just going to proceed to pot it up. Again, I'm going to use this pot. I checked, it's not $1 each. I was remember it wrong. It's probably maybe $4 or $5 each, something like that. But it's still pretty good deal. Okay, so we have some sphagnum moss here, also Peter Chan's lessons. So I'm just going to put some into the pot and see if it would help the roots to heal, help the roots to grow. hopefully the plants would survive. That's my hope. It's the wrong season and I cut out way too much roots and leaves. But let's see. These are very strong plants. Maybe it will survive. I also got some all-purpose bonsai soil here. Don't know how this will perform, but let's try it. Okay, just going to put it in. This is the front, and I use one of the angle as the front. Let's see. Would it be good to tilt it a little bit this way? I feel that if I would tilt it this way a little bit, it's looking good, looking better. I like it this way, so I'm probably going to proceed to pot it up. But before that, I'm just going to add more soil. We can add way more soil. Then try the height. Like it this way. I like the height. And now we can proceed to add more soil. Again, I'm going to get a pair of one chopstick to help the soil get into the base of the root. these nice chopsticks. Say hi to Naya. Okay, I like this angle. So just push the soil and the soil would sink. There are a lot of space below the soil, so you can really add a lot more. You can see once you use the chopsticks, it's going to sink a lot. Probably add a lot of soil into it. Just cover the whole thing. Get a little mountain on it. And then work the soil in. There are tons of space under it. The tree is still very loosely sitting on the surface, so when we simply work the soil into the root base, it's going to require a lot more soil. It's still sinking in. When you push it, it's going to sink in a lot. It's going to continue to sink. Wow. You won't believe how much soil this can take. Just need to continue to work the soil. Again, the back of the tree is very bare at this point, but I hope it survives and it will grow, and one day it would become three-dimensional. Just going to work the soil into the space between the roots. I think we can add several times. The soil would still be able to get in. When I look at it on here, it's kind of off to a side. Well, but now it's just in training. Maybe next year when I repot, we're going to move it into a better position. But it's just training, so we don't have to be perfect. Well, I hope the tree is going to like it, because now instead of completely pot bound, it has some soil in the roots. It's going to take a lot more work, so I'm just going to work the soil in, and maybe next part we will see the final bonsai. Okay, see you next part.